Good morning. Today we are going to discuss digital age learner, characteristics of digital learners, and ebooks. What is mean by ebooks? Features of ebooks, advantages of ebooks, disadvantages of ebooks, etc. And at the end of these today's videos, you have an assignment with different sites with ebooks. All of you please watch the video and listen carefully and take down the last portion, that is an assignment, and all of you have requested to complete this assignment within the stipulated time. That is, all of you please search different sites which free ebooks. Many sites we have that contain thousands of collections of free ebooks. All of you please search through Google and submit it on Google Classroom. Let us start today's class with a digital learner. We know digital learner means we are all live in the information age, or let us say that it's a digital era or digital age. It is also known as the net generation. People are saying that we are techno savers, or net generations, or new generations, or technology savvy students who have grown up immersed in technology, well versed in technology, well experienced, well expertised in technology, and who way of learning is shaped through technology. Students learn much through technology. I think all my students are well versed and well expertised in the technology than the teachers and their parents. We know how far or how much students are well versed in the technology. We are observed that even infant students are well expertised, well observed, well versed in technology we are using daily in our day-to-day life. Today information is ready available and it is freely available at a click. The democratization or the generalization of access to information has resulted in a shift in the distribution of power between government and citizen, retailer and consumer, citizen to citizen, manager to employee, employee to employee, and teacher to student, student to teacher, etc. and etc. So digital learning is any type of learning that is accomplished by technology or by instructional practice that make effective use of technology. That's called digital learning. We are already discussed what is meant by digital age. It is in simple words, the digital age means technological age or information age. This is the technological era. Digital learning means it's a learning through digital devices or electronic devices. As a meaning, we can say that digital learning is any type of learning that is accomplished or that is achieved by technology or by instructional practice that make effective use of technology in the teaching and learning process. That is called digital learning. Today, digital students have developed an ability to communicate and express with images, sounds, and other medias, which is a crucial aspect of new literacy. Information navigation is perhaps and the key component of literacy is the digital age. Today let us observe that students use triangulation, that is double checking the accuracy of fact, or finding using multiple resources, etc. through Googles or through digital resources. This shows that digital literacy skill is a complex and is necessary skill or inevitable skill for a digital learners or a recent living students to become more and more autonomous and empowered in this digital era. So let us see what are the characteristics of digital learners. In simple words, we can say that all our students are digital learners. They are learned through digital technology. So let us see in detail what are the characteristics or features of the digital learners. All of you, my humble request is to all of you, please listen yourself. then it is very easy to understand what are the points which are considered as characteristics of digital learners. All these points are the characteristics of ourselves. First one, busy persons. That means busy person means today learners are busy since many learners also employees who face increasing pressure within the workplace due to increased workload and longer working hours. We know people are very busy right now. They're always looking into their mobiles or electronic gadgets. They are buffering, or they are downloading, they are learning, they are reading, they are searching, and every time they are busy along with their workplace. They are doing some their hard work or their physical work or something. Even though they are busy with their electronic gadgets, it may be WhatsApp or a Facebook or Instagram or any other YouTubes. Whatever may be the sources, they are searching, they are buffering, they are learning, they are downloading, etc. and etc. All these experienced for getting some new knowledge. It's a process of learning. So people are very busy. The next important characteristics, that is impatient. We know people are now people are observed as they don't have enough capacity to patient. They are very waiting, or they are eagerly waiting for getting something. These digital learners will not tolerate with the complexity, and they want learning with a minimum botheration and system that easily work. They're always searching for shortcuts. That is very important example for this impatient. People are searching for shortcuts. They are not they don't have enough time to waste. Let us say waste. They don't have enough time to what we say that spend to get this detail, this information. They are always searching for shortcuts. The next one, that is impartial. That is very good advantages of digital learners. These kind of learners don't care how content is delivered. They use different devices at different times. For example, today's Android phones or these digital gadgets or smartphone during their travel, tablets on the sofa at home, laptop, etc. during their lunch breaks. They want the flexibility to learn when it is convenient to use them, using any devices at their comfort. That impartial. People are using these devices at any time, at any place, at anywhere in the world. The next one, that is a social creator. It's very important feature of a digital learner. That means both all offline and online digital learners are social creators. We know social creators, that they are passionate users of Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and other social networks. They are socially they are interrelated through web. They may not interrelated physically, even though they are interrelated via these social networks. They know the power of social media, words of mouth. They understand the value of strong social followings and are empowered to deliver feedback into the public domain, or praise them those they deem worthy. So in such a way they are social creators. And the last one, that is high technical knowledge. Now we are observed that even students, even first standard students or zero standard students are well expertised or well versed, well experienced in technology or ICT. Digital learners are also technical in the sense that they are well versed in the internet and the use of technology. People are very well versed. The students are very well versed in the use of mobiles or internet, or downloading apps and the application of few apps, etc. Even first standard students or second standard students are well versed to how to use KineMaster for editing, for making a video. It's very easy as far as they are concerned. So from these points, it is very clear that the characteristics of these digital learners. Next, let us see that the knowledge resources in internet. See, internet is a reservoir of knowledge. From this, it is very clear how far this internet is influenced to get knowledge. Internet is a reservoir that enriched with knowledge. The term digital knowledge resources is used in a wider perspective to include all sources where the information is available in electronic format and accessible with the help of computer or electronic gadgets. These sources are variously termed as the automated library, the electronic library, the virtual library, the paperless library, the network library, the library without walls, and the multimedia library, and all them are used interchangeably and synonymously. So it is very clear that this digital knowledge means is a wider perspective. All source where informations are available in electronic format is called knowledge resources. See in detail. First one, that is ebook. We know ebook means electronic book. See, electronic books we are very familiar with PDF, text format, slide share, etc., etc., or plain text, etc., etc. All these are ebooks. Ebooks are those which are in electronic form. It's very simple terms. An electronic book is also known as ebook or a ebook is a book publication made available in digital form, consisting of text, images, or both or video, readable on the flat panel display of computer or other electronic devices or gadgets. Although sometimes defined as an electronic version of a printed book is also known as ebook. Some ebook exist without a printed equivalent. Ebook can be read on dedicated e-reader devices like Acrobat Reader, but also on any computer devices that features on a controllable viewing screen, including desktop computers, laptop, tablet, and smartphone. From this, it is very clear what is the meaning of ebook. All of us were very familiar with ebooks and PDF format or something like that. All these can be read by using appropriate softwares. That's called what we say that e-reader devices. Okay. Then there are currently 3 ways to read ebook. We know that portable ebook reading devices on PC, Mac using special software, etc. See what are the features of ebook. From these, it is very clear that these are all the important features of ebook. First one, that is tangibility. Tangibility means it's tangible in nature. The next, browsability. The next, searchability. The next, referenceability. The next, hybridity. These are all the important features of ebooks, electronic books. First one, let us see what is meant by tangibility. Tangibility means it's the capacity of a book to convey information about itself through physical indicators such as size and format. That means tangible in different ways still possess a physically that should be considered in their analysis. Tangibility means we know the tangible asset and intangible asset. Tangibility means touch and see. Here it is tangibility means capacity of a book to convey information about itself through physical indications such as the size. We know GB, MB, TB, etc. That is denoted the size of the ebooks and the format. We have different format. Excel format is there, PDF format is there, image JPG format is there, JPEG format is there, and different format we have. That is called format. This is indicates the tangibility of the ebook. The next, browsability. That means browsability. Browsability is the book's ability to provide random access through physical means such as flipping pages to move within the text. Flipping pages to move within the text. That's called browsability. We can search any single words or a sentence or a paragraph or a keywords by using search engines. By using search feature. The next one that is related to the browsability, that is searchability, is a feature available in all text through optical scanning. Searchability is aided in print reference work like dictionaries by visual formatting like alphabetization. We know we have many scroll down menus for searching or searching devices, etc. Then the next one, that is referenceability. That means it's a capacity in a text, propensity to what we say that as the degree to which the parts of a text may be referred or referenced by other text in printed format while on the web. The combinations of URL, uniform resource locator, and other tags allow any link to target the precise point in a web page. That is called a referenceability. We can refer. References is possible. The next, hybridity. That is means the composite nature of books as being composed of various discourses, fields, sources, and textual formations. Literary collections and anthologies, for example, might include diverse poems of various forms, prompts, fictions or non-fictions, and drama by various authors, electronic forms, etc., which are less fixed and definite, increase the possibility and likelihood of hybridity. That is called hybridity. So these are the important features of ebooks. Okay, the next we know that is what are the different advantages of ebooks. Let us see all these in a very fast manner. First one, low update cost. That means when an author needs to update certain parts of the ebook or to correct it, it's very easy. Simply edit the electronic document by cutting, copying, pasting, etc., etc. So it helps to save much time and cost. It's very easy to edit whatever we have. The next, multimedia format. That means unlike usual printed books, physical books, ebook can contain not only text and images but also audio and video, etc. We can use different visuals or images or audios along with our textbook. That is a very important feature of our ebook. If the reader is not interested in reading, he can choose to listen the audio version, etc. So that is called the multimedia format that support different medias. The next, searchable. We are already discussed this capacity, searchability. The next, convenience, that is portability. That is if the needed book is available, the book can be downloaded immediately. That can be delivered almost and we can purchase it, etc. So that is convenience. The next, portability. We are already discussed this portability. This ebook can be stored in different CDs or laptop or notebook or pen drive or anywhere we have. It is very easy to carry forward or carry on. The next, that is less space. Very simple or little bit space is enough to store a huge volume of data. That is very important advantages of ebook. Then next, print on demand. That means there is no question of ebooks goes out of print. Whenever a person demands to get it, it is very easy to take down the print of these materials. The next one, interactability. Reader can also take notes, underline, bookmark pages, etc. on these ebooks through hyperlink or any other methods. The next, personalization. That means in ebook it is possible the use of blacklighting or increase and decrease the font size, italics, bold, etc. That is called personalization. The next, add-ons. That means many ebooks have searchable text, dictionaries or other features. The next, no shipping cost. Ebooks is in the form of electronic files. We can simply download it from the web. There is no shipping cost or mailing cost or postal cost, nothing we have. The next, that is very environmentally or eco-friendly one. Paper-free books saves the trees. we know papers are prepared or manufactured from natural trees. It's very economical or environmental friendly one, this ebook. So these are all the important advantages of ebooks. Let us see next, that is the disadvantages. Ebooks are very user friendly, very customer friendly, very students friendly, even though it's not free from disadvantages. So let us see first one, that is it is not convenient to read. People who sit in front of a computer or a screen for a long duration or long hours just for reading ebooks, right? It is very difficult to continue with this kind of reading. It is very irritated to our eyes, or it may dry our eyes, and many healthy problems may rise. Then next one, prefer printed text. That means it's very painful or a hilly task to read off a screen, and some people prefer to read text on paper. It's very easy. Suppose we are reading a material through pdf format, it is very difficult, and it may raise some strains as far as people are concerned. It is very easy to read material on plain paper or printed paper. The next, piracy. That is a issue related to pirated issue. In the printed book world, people who want to share book will photocopy it and then send it to their friends or relatives or somewhere else. With ebook, file can be easily emailed to someone living thousands of miles away. It can even be placed in a public server for anyone to the download. That is, it is create some problems related to the piracy or pirated issues. The next, it is costly. In this sense, that is, some ebooks are free software programs. Many readers use commercial devices that cost money to use. Some ebooks can be downloaded for free at a ready cost, even though some of them are not. Some of these ebooks are not available at free of cost. We have to pay in dollars or in some other currencies. That's related to the costly. The next, that is compatible with the computer or devices. That means there are some softwares programs that can launch directly into a computer or a hurdles of PDA. However, with the many operating systems that are out there and computer devices, the computer devices is not able to function this kind of softwares. It will lead to some compatibility problems. The next, that is risky. That means any program that is on a computer that can be connected to the internet can be risky to the computer devices, creating what we say that vulnerability for attackers to exploit. For example, the website, we can say that sometimes we are connected with the internet, that may lose some important data. Hackers can hack our computer, and there are some problems related with the viruses, etc. The next, not all book format are compatible with the reader. That means every ebooks reader will allow different format of text files to be read. Some of them are PDF format. Sometimes it may Word format or HTML format, etc. Then another one, that is that will create some eye strains, as already discussed here. Ebooks are read on a computer or a special devices that is viewed on a screen for a long period of time. It may leads to eye strain. Then it do not have any defined life. That means new technologies are always emerging. For example, new computers or new handheld devices, softwares and hardwares can become outdated and contain components that can run a user's ebook reader. When upgrading the new one, the user runs the risk of losing saved books or losing formatting of the document, etc. So these are all the important disadvantages of these ebooks. So let us conclude today's video itself. What is meant by ebook, what are the advantages, disadvantages, etc. Now today I have an assignment, that is all of you please search different sites with ebooks. Many free ebooks are available at on different sites. All of you please go through the Google and search different sites which are available with a collection of free ebooks. So all of you please take down these different sites with the URL addresses and submit it on Google for Google Classroom. So all of you please hurry up. Thank you to all. Thank you.